What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including CM Punk receives a WWE Hall of Fame endorsement, John Cena helped deliver a baby on The Simpsons, is an iconic duo reuniting in WWE, Big E addresses the potential New Day breakup, Rikishi is finally happy with WWE, big surprises coming to WWE, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. And now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Now our first story looks at CM Punk receives a Hall of Fame endorsement. Our top story today takes a look at a major endorsement when it comes to CM Punk and the Hall of Fame. Now that CM Punk has been back in WWE for almost a year, it seems only fitting that Punk will one day be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and one name that has endorsed him to take this rightful place is NXT star Trick Williams. Williams spoke to Pix11 regarding Punk, and this is what he had to say. Well, CM Punk, he's a legendary WWE soon-to-be Hall of Famer, I'm sure, and he's from Chicago. So with us premiering in Chicago, man, it's gonna be a huge deal. When the day comes that Punk is inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's going to make for one of the most polarizing Hall of Fame speeches of all time, and it wouldn't come as a huge surprise if Punk headlines his respective class. Next up, John Cena helps deliver a baby on The Simpsons. A WWE legend, John Cena finally made his highly anticipated appearance on The Simpsons last night. During his appearance, Cena would help deliver a baby in Comic Book Guy's store, and he even noted that he's a 16-time world champion. Did you guys catch John Cena's appearance on last night's Simpsons? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, an iconic duo reuniting in WWE. As we covered in yesterday's video, former WWE star Layla is open to returning at the Royal Rumble, and now Layla has also confirmed during her appearance on They Made Their Way to the Ring that she would be interested in a Hall of Fame spot as well as a reunion with Michelle McCool. I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been debating. I actually feel like I would like to do a Lay Cool reunion, even if it's just for a one night. I told you I really was done, and I was like, but I feel like Michelle and I owe it to each other, and I feel like we owe it to the Lay Cool fans who would just like to see us one more time if it's possible. But I think it would, and I would love to be in the WWE 2K game. Of course, I think it would be great. It would be flawless. Lay Cool having another run in the WWE would be an exciting prospect, and the most logical creative move for WWE would be to place them in the women's tag division. This would instantly elevate the division, and even booking a Lay Cool versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill tag match would be a significant match to book at an upcoming PLE. Next up, Big E addresses the potential New Day breakup. And one of the main storylines over on Raw has been the potential breakup of the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have continued to have issues, and fans are speculating that the end is near for the WWE's longest tenured stable. Fellow New Day member Big E has been rather quiet whilst this has all unfolded, but now he's spoken up as during an interview with Sports Talk Philly, Big E revealed that the friction has just come from the two being friends for a decade. We've had a long run. 10 years is a very long time. We've been guys where you've never really seen any tension from us, but Kofi and Woods right now are going through a bit of turmoil. I think that happens in any marriage, whether it's a long-lasting one or not, but that's how people approach being a team together. Feels like very much like a marriage in the way you communicate, and sometimes you're not always on the same page. Now, this is a great kayfabe response from Big E, and whilst it's up in the air as to whether the WWE will commit to breaking the group up, a Big E return to play peacemaker between Kingston and Woods could be the way to go. Next up, WWE bringing back their movie division. Could the WWE be about to relaunch WWE Studios? Well, in the wake of WWE reducing the amount of live events, former personality Eric Bischoff stated on his podcast that it could be a smart move for WWE to relaunch their movie division. I think if WWE films were to launch now or relaunch focused on streaming capabilities, I could see that division being resurrected. I really could. They're so good at content, and so much of the cost in creating content, especially scripted, is in talent. And they have the talent. A wealth of talent that could do a good job, maybe even a great job in scripted content. I could see them resurrecting WWE Films or a version of it again, because the opportunities today are far greater than when WWE Films was originally launched. The last official WWE Studios release was back in 2021, and the majority of the back catalogue had a rotten reputation, as it was seen as low-budget, poorly scripted movies which were just designed to make as much money as humanly possible. Next up, Rikishi finally happy with WWE. Now, after months of complaining about the WWE product, it appears that Rikishi is finally content with how his son Jey Uso is being booked. On the latest edition of his podcast, Rikishi reflected on main event Jey winning the Intercontinental title, and this is what the Hall of Famer had to say. I'm a proud pop. I'm a proud family member, watching everything on the sidelines and just enjoying the ride. I'm not there, but I'm riding with him. Now that I'm on the side, that I'm always rooting. I'm the #1 fan and I'm always going to speak my mind. Let's just hope all the boys, everybody in the family, and even the boys in the locker room, everybody stays healthy. At the end of the day, the TV shuts off, everybody's riding and stuff, tired, aching from the night before, injuries and surgeries, but the show goes on. So I can only just wish strength and health to everybody out there that's doing it. Not just only the bloodline, because it takes other wrestlers to dance with the bloodline and vice versa. Next up, Bayley to debut a new moveset. Oh, it looks like a certain WWE star on SmackDown will be debuting a new moveset at Bad Blood. Speaking on SmackDown Lowdown, Bayley revealed that ahead of a women's title showdown with Nia Jax, she's been focusing on bringing out some new moves, and fans will be able to see her new moveset this Saturday at WWE's next premium live event. I'm excited for my gear, and I feel like I need to bring out some new moves. To me, obviously, not just losing the match at SummerSlam, but I didn't feel totally confident in watching that back. Like I didn't feel like that was my best performance. I owe all my fans. Seriously, you guys are the best that stuck with me for so long. They deserve Bayley at the top, they deserve my top performance. They deserve all the best of me, so I just need to make sure I'm right. I'm talking a big game now, but I still got Nia Jax. Next up, a WWE star receives a standing ovation. The WWE fans were in for a treat at live events this weekend as WWE booked Gunther vs Ilya Dragunov for the world title. After Dragunov came up short on Saturday, he received a huge standing ovation from the live crowd. This is awesome to see, and it's evident that Dragunov's in-ring work is slowly but surely connecting with the core WWE audience. Dragunov's main roster run has been a mixed bag so far, however, it's a positive sign if the former NXT champion is being booked in world title matches on live events. Other matches on the live event circuit this weekend included Cody Rhodes vs AJ Styles for the title, and the Terror Twins taking on Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Next up, congratulations to Logan Paul. And we'd like to extend our congratulations to Logan Paul and his fiancée. The former US champion took to Instagram to announce the birth of his daughter. Next up, a former WWE name wants the world title. A rumor surrounding Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, potentially returning to WWE have been circulating for years now, and these rumors have once again picked up after Cardona stated on his YouTube channel that his goal is to win the WWE title. I didn't dream as a little kid just to be a pro wrestler. I dreamed of being a top guy, the top guy. You have to have that goal to be successful in this business. I'm very fortunate in my career, 20 years, highs and lows, but I never got the big one. I never won the WWE World title. That has to be the goal. Because if it's not the goal, what are we doing? What am I doing here? What am I working towards? I might never achieve that goal, but I'm gonna die trying. And finally, big surprises coming to WWE. Now, our final story today takes a look at a recent interview from Shawn Michaels, who's teased the debut of NXT on the CW network. HBK told Sports Illustrated The Takedown that even more surprises are in the pipeline for the product when they land on the new network. The best stacked women's roster in all of the world, if you ask me. Roxanne Perez, Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, and then of course two of the hottest free agents in all the world with Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. And there are other big surprises coming down the pike. If you thought that we were stacked before, you haven't seen anything yet, and that goes on both sides of the roster. NXT have already made some huge signings, so what could he possibly be referring to? Whatever HBK has in store is sure to be newsworthy, as NXT is set to make its official debut on the CW network this week. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.